Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Doug Lade, Fastlane Car Care. You want to see what we do on a daily basis? Too bad. Here's what we got going on today, though. It's a little bit of tint removal. Let me strap you on here. They want the front windows stripped, and they want the rear windshield, back window, they want that stripped as well. It's too dark for the young lady. So, this isn't a car that I did, so I don't really know anything about it or who did it. I'm going to guess. We really don't need to change that. Move that mirror. I'm gonna guess that. Where was I going with that? I'm gonna guess they bought it that way. Yeah, that's where I was going. Since it's a new driver, young driver, I'm gonna guess that they bought the car this way, and you know it's just too dark for her. I don't believe there's a backup camera, so that's kind of one of the common things that happens with some limo tint. You know, you got an older car, it can be unsafe. So what I like to do is anytime I get somebody else's work, I like to check it out, just to see, you know, how they do things, how other things are being done, like how other places are doing things. Not necessarily to compare myself, but I guess to make sure that, you know, my prices and quality and all that stuff are at minimum or above, you know, what the competition, quote unquote competition is. I don't really believe in competition, guys. Some people are gonna you know, pick or not pick a company just based off who you are. So I don't get all upset if, you know, somebody doesn't hire me. I know I'm not for everybody, and I know everybody's not for me. So a couple things I do want to look at now that I've got the glass cleaned. Looks like we've got burnt defrosters right here. Hopefully you can see those. Those are burnt spots. This could be it could just be the faulty, you know, it could be the defroster's fault. You know, whoever tinted it could have had something happen with it. You know, it could have nicked it or scratched it or something like that, caused it to burn. But I mean, really honestly, pretty good tint job. A little bit of a gap here, but looks like we got some window shift, and it's in there. So I mean, it's not like it sticks out or anything, but looks like we probably learned our lesson on the first window, because we don't have a cut line on this side. Really, the only other thing I see is this little bit of, you know, whatever, where it didn't stick. I don't know if they, yeah, we got our little light gap there. And it looks like this part of the film is actually under the seal, and that's probably what kept it from sticking, because these are hard gasketed seals. They suck. I hate them. All right, so let's get to steaming. Lay that there. Interesting design. I don't know. I'm guessing they probably did that to block the sun from your backseat passengers, so their little heads don't get sunburnt. That'd be good enough. Let's get our steamer plugged in, turned on. Probably should have already had that happening, but my big towels are down in the laundry, so we'll have to make do with some old ones. if all goes well, shouldn't be too big of a deal. Looks like it's probably decent quality tint, but we'll see what happens. We will probably have to do some adhesive removal. I doubt it's going to come off totally clean, but we'll see. Take a little pause for the steamer. I am just going to sit it up here in the back so at least it starts preheating some stuff. Alright, hang on. Alright. Any Sherlock can see we've moved the steamer around. Just kind of let it sit in here for literally about 3 minutes. All I really wanted to do was just let this kind of get doing its thing and start kind of preheating a little bit. Because it's about 43 degrees outside when I pulled this in, so definitely kind of cold. So just letting the steam kind of heat up the glass. We'll use a plastic blade. See if that's enough. Oh yeah. So one thing about removing window tint, man, the steamer is the way to go. My only complaint with this steamer is I wish it had a longer hose. But and then this like here, like it like reaches a certain temperature and it just stops steaming for a little bit, which really sucks because it always happens right when you need it to steam. But just give it a second and it'll take off again. This is a $50 garment steamer. I think like tax and everything, I paid like $53 or $58 for it. And I charge $40 an hour for removal. See, so now it's taken off again. I charge $40 an hour for removal, so this steamer doesn't owe me a dime. It's paid for itself. The second job I used it. And it's been a lifesaver. The only thing with the steam, you gotta be careful because it drips on you and it is hot. It will burn you. Probably gonna mess up our video there with that super bright light there. I did an Infinity G35 once. I had to strip the whole thing, but I had to strip the back window and I had to like lay down in the hatch. I had to cover up with towels because I had all this hot steamy water dripping on me. It sucked. Definitely sucked. Now, if this was a strip and retint, you could sit the steamer in here, rig up some kind of trash bag method or whatever, or just let it steam from the bottom up. And then you could do everything else on the outside, like, you know, shrink your window, cut your pattern, all that stuff. This is just a strip. We're not retinting it. That's what the customer wants, so really doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about being super efficient because I don't have anything else to do on this car. So whoa. We should be able to be pretty easily done in about 25 minutes total. You know, all we have left to do is basically the rest of this and the bottom, or the front windows, the bottom of this window, the front windows. Make sure we're not leaving any glue behind. and this car's ready. So you could be a lot less patient and just kind of yank this off, but I don't really want to have to spray adhesive remover or anything on here. It's coming off super clean. I haven't seen really the first speck of glue, and that's what I want. So I'll take the extra couple minutes and do it right. I shouldn't say do it right, but I'm gonna do it my way so I don't have to use any kind of cleaners or anything really. I'll just be able to wipe this off with a towel and it'll be done. I probably could get away with getting a little more aggressive with it. Since I'm not retinting it, I really don't have to worry about any glue, but I just don't want to have chunks. And I don't want to miss any, like, I don't want to leave any glue behind, and then, you know, the customer have to deal with it, so. You hear it popping like that, you know it's not very hot there, so go ahead, warm up this section. It should just pull right off after that. Yep, just like that. See, now we've got it kind of like a little tint, a little hot tint. So it's gonna start warming up all that really fast. Should be getting close to the third brake light. So for these kinds of cars with a big third brake light in there, I'm gonna kind of work my way towards it. Now you gotta be careful because this is hot. But see now how I'm on both sides of the brake light? Let that sit for just a minute. Ouch. There we go. Now, if we got lucky, we should be good. We shouldn't have to do anything to this window. And just wipe it down, double check. Might hit it with some glass cleaner. We'll see. Clean up any drips, puddles, all that. We got some condensation here, but I think we're good. Might hit this area with a little bit of glass cleaner, just spray it down in there and let it sit for a second. Take the bulldozer with a clean towel. Just make sure none of this is residue. It could be. It's not gonna be the end of the world. That's all the residue we got to deal with. Sheesh, I'll take it. I'm happy with that. So the rest of this, guys, pretty much same thing, just different glass. So I'm not gonna bore you with taking film off. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.